In this video, we're going to be going over how small town living can actually benefit you. One, going over the home prices and how small town living can save you a lot of money and get more square footage. Talking about the small town living and the large conveniences involved in that. Then we're going to be going over the lifestyle in here, the culture, and not to forget the majestic views. We're in Utah, we're in December today, so we've got smog and fog going on here, but you are literally in the neighborhood of the mountains. There are 16,000 residents here currently in Santaquin. It is growing by tenfold. There's currently 88 homes available on the multiple listing website, and half of those are new builds. You're sitting on 6,400 acres of land. Today we're going to be looking at new builds, conveniences, schools, recreation, and culture life while living here in Santaquin. If you are new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. Until then, let's jump into the video. Across the street from the City Hall, you have the historical library that I wanted to showcase and talk about more about the history of Santaquin. Santaquin was established in the 1850s, and it was originally called Summit City, but due to its origin of being around the natives, they renamed it Santaquin after someone in that tribe. Now, this building, I have no idea how old it is, but it's a library. Let's go check it out and see, because I want you to just see the beautiful historicness that you're going to get in a quaint city like this. Now I want to ask if this was always a library or if it was like a church, because it looks like it could have been a church. Look how cute this window is right here. Let's go ask her what it was. Hi. Do you mind, we're just filming a YouTube video about Santaquin. Are you rolling? Can we roll really quick and just film you really quick and ask you a couple questions?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. What's your name?
Shelby.
Oh, hi, Shelby.
Maybe I should get on more professional.
No, it's fine. I like it. What does it say? She thinks she's Barbie. I love that. No, you're just fine. No worries. No worries. Okay.
Right, you know what? I can cover up
No,
later.
don't worry about it. So we just thought this was so beautiful. Has it always been a library?
So no, this was actually built in 1901. It was the first church here in Santaquin. I have a card, actually.
Okay. Yeah. This is fun. Oh yeah.
So yeah, it was built in 1901. It was the first church, and we have been here. That's a really good question.
So it's when it converted from a church to a library.
But we've been here for quite a while, maybe 20 years, maybe not that long. Okay. So yeah, but yeah, it's a really old building, but it's beautiful, beautiful.
So this was a building for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I'm assuming they donated it to the city, and then the city converted it over to the library.
And the organ over here is the organ that was here originally as well.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. We're going to go check that out.
Yeah.
Do you know how many books you have here?
We have, I can look that up for you as well.
That is a very old mouse.
Isn't it the best? It's so nice because then I don't have to use my wrist.
Yes.
It is really nice. I can look that up for you. I know we do have over 3,500 picture books. Oh, wow. So yeah, it's crazy. But I can look up how many. You know what? I actually would have it right here. We have almost 25,000 items.
So this library holds over 25,000 books. I want to showcase you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
I want to showcase you on some fun things here in this library, because this is all about the small town quaintness that you're going to get in this area. Look how cute this little Lego thing. I love this. Looks like they also have an upstairs up here. This honestly has more than my city in Eagle Mountain as far as books are concerned. But let's go check out some historic buildings. I just want to showcase to you. Come follow me. So this building obviously was erected by what we call the Mormon pioneers, who established most of the cities here in Utah. So you're going to get a lot of historic feel in these smaller towns, and pretty much any town in Utah is going to have some historic town feeling. This looks like this is the Daughters of the Utah Pioneers, which is a huge group and organization in Utah. Utah has a lot of organization and groups established around Utah pioneers, where they continue to celebrate and hold the historical value to it. You obviously can't walk in this building, but this is what this city feel would have been like back in the 1800s. I just want to showcase you this garden, and then we're going to head over to some of the new build areas to showcase opportunities for purchasing homes in this area. But look how cute this community garden is. Looks like you have access to it. I don't know if you have to pay. I have no idea. Right now we're in the winter area, so they're actually not growing anything, but let's hop in the car, let's go on a drive, and let's talk the reasons why you should live in Santaquin. This is the older area of Santaquin. You're gonna get much smaller homes on much larger lots in this area. Homes like these are very rarely sold just because the people have lived in them for such a long time. You're in a city where people have lived here for a very long time and the generations seem to stay here. Now there's a new generation coming in, and that is because housing prices and affordability is pushing people out of your large cities like Provo, Orem, even Spanish Fork, American Fork. They're pushing them down south more, which is where we're at because of the home prices, which is a great opportunity for someone who wants more square footage. Maybe you want that third car garage, maybe you want a little bit more land, and you're able to have the commute and drive to work. Now looking at time distance and where we're at geographically, there's a map up here that I'm gonna have you showcase right here, and we are about an hour away from Salt Lake City. You're about 20 minutes away from your major conveniences, but you still do have conveniences here in Santaquin. The massive convenience that you have is a Macy's. We're about 5 minutes away from where the Center Street and Main Street enters. Oh my gosh, you got horse land out here. I'm literally looking at someone who has just horses and hay just right off the street. You're gonna get a massive farm feeling, which is why people love living out here. It's the culture, it's the lifestyle, it's being so close to those mountains that you can't see very well because there's smog in the morning. Utah has smog. We have an air quality issue control happening right now as we're filming this because of how the mountains bring in that smog and holds it in. Oh my goodness, we're about to enter the apple orchard area. There's orchards down here for the famous Red Barn, and we're actually gonna go visit the Red Barn, but we're on our way to go visit these new build properties. This is an apple orchard that we're literally just driving through. So if you're someone who still wants the conveniences with the small town vibe feeling, with people who know everybody, there's only 16,000 people who live here, you're gonna get that here in Santaquin. Now, if you need to commute to, let's say, up in Spanish Fork or up to Provo and Orem, you're only looking around a 30 to 40 minute drive. You're not gonna get a lot of traffic down here because the mass populations are not in this area. It's still a small town vibe. But let's go and check out these houses. This apple orchard is so beautiful. This is exactly where we're gonna go visit right now. Actually, let's just go do it right now because we're right here. Raleigh's Farm Barn, Red Barn, I think is what it's called. This is amazing. They do fun little field trips for your schools. I came here for preschool with my little son when he was much younger, and they have a whole storefront. They are the owners of all the apple orchards around here. Let's go check it out. If you guys could just smell what I'm smelling in the aurora in this room, it is amazing. It smells like Christmas and buttery and cookies and creams, but they're known for their apple stuff. So let's go see if we can find some apple stuff. Okay, so you have the in-house strawberry peach jam. Look at all these blackberry jam, strawberry jam, raspberry jam. Oh my gosh, they even have red cherry. Okay, the apple butter, if you're ever down here. Okay, Spanish Fork has a little house outside that actually houses some of this stuff, but apple butter, oh my goodness. And that's a good price too. Peach, oh, apple cider jelly. Okay, and they have all their honeys. We're gonna buy something. They have ice cream. This store is absolutely, have fudge. They have everything you could possibly manage in this small town area with this quaint, beautiful, look at the candles. I just can't, this is so fun. Okay, let's get something. What should we get? Oh, they even have produce back here. You've got, look at licorice. How fun is this? Pickled carrot sticks from a local company. Okay, I'm having too much fun. This is like a me area. We found the apples. This is literally a in-house refrigeration for all their cheeses, apples, breads, produce. You can see the boxes of apples that they do. They ship, Raleigh's actually ships a lot of their apples to the local grocery stores here in Utah, but this is just the place to get them. You can actually come and pick your own apples. Like I said, they do a lot of field trips. You can travel, you can take pictures on the orchard. Absolutely beautiful. They have acres and acres of apple orchards down here, and they're actually very well famous. This is probably the only orchard, the largest orchard that we have between Utah County and Salt Lake County until you get all the way up to Ogden by Kaysville, where they get a lot more orchards and berries up there, which is why this one is so famous. Okay, so in Utah, we're really known as trying to be more self-sufficient and self-reliant. Getting your raised meat is actually really important. I don't actually buy any of my meat besides chicken and fish at the store. I get it all and I deep freeze it. It's a trend happening here in Utah. Oh my gosh, look at the sugar on this. I got the apple turnover and their famous apple cider, which I've been told to try. I've never tried it before, so. That tastes fresh. Like you think apple cider is gonna be more like processed. This is where it's at. Okay, I've never had their apple turners before. Okay, that just looks really good. Oh, okay. I don't know if you guys know this. I went to culinary arts. I'm all about making sure that crust is buttery and flaky. It's definitely got it. Anyway, come check it out. Let's go back and look at the houses. That was fun. We're in the under construction area in Salisbury Home, guys. It's very loud, so let's go inside and check it out. Much more quiet in here. Okay guys, we are sitting on around 2,400 square feet. This is a new build. It is a possibility to move in within the escrow period phase. They do have about 30 lots available. The lots range from about 0.1 acres and up to a full acre. If you're interested in that, you can get into this home under $3,000 in your mortgage payment with a 5% down payment. So if you are interested in a home like this, let me know in the comments below. You've got a beautiful stand base. So the home price of this one is around $475 with no upgrades. You're not gonna get a fridge. I'm loving these browns though. And you do get the granite countertop. This pantry is huge right here, you guys. Look, oh, it's much bigger than I thought it was gonna be. It's bigger than my pantry that I have. You don't even need a light in here in the daytime because there's a window in there. You do get the full farm sink, not farm, but the full one sink right here. You have a beautiful bay window outside. The backyard is not going to be finished. You can finish it yourself. You do have a hill up here. So as a real estate agent, that would be one of my concerns, is making sure we understand where. It looks like they are building a retaining wall. Looks like, and they'll build it all the way back here. So you get a nice small little area back here. Just for a lot of people, first time home buyers, it's absolutely perfect. We'll go check out the basement in just a second. Back here, you've got 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. You do have a master, which is great, but look at these windows in this bedroom right here. This bedroom is huge for a new build here in Utah. And you get a closet with a door, which is great right there. And then right next door is the second bedroom, which is a little bit smaller, more of like a nursery feel, but you still get the door closet, which is nice. We're getting 2 windows in here, so you're getting a lot of natural light in this house over here. All right, here is the bath that the 2 bedrooms are gonna be using. And let's go look at the master. This is huge. You could comfortably fit a queen, but you could fit a king. It might be a little bit snug with your side tables. You get a massive, huge window right here, and you have a full frame walk-in with the bathroom. You do get the full tub and the full shower with a beautiful bay window. Your double vanities, a water closet, and a walk-in closet. So they're touching all the points that most of my buyers are interested in, which is the master and the kitchen. Let's go check out the basement and the potentials you could have down there. Okay, down here it is massive potential. So when you hire a real estate agent, this is where I really help you see if you want to add any other things before they lay the foundation of a home, or if you want them to change things, negotiating any loan terms, maybe negotiating and putting a backyard in. Having a real estate agent gives you a lot of potential. In fact, I've worked with this builder, which is Salisbury Homes, and I've had my clients tell me, make sure you tell people to not use Salisbury Homes without an agent. Because when you're building a home, using an agent is really going to help fight for your needs, and using an outside lender. These things are very important, and we can talk about it if you're interested. So there's a couple of builders here in Santaquin area. So you can actually choose, I know about 3 or 4 different ones in here. I know D.R. Horton is building a lot of townhouses in this area. Salisbury Home is building the most homes down here in Santaquin. Now here's the thing, there's 88 homes available on the MLS in this area. And out of 88, more than half of those are the new builds. That gives you a retrospective of what's happening here down in Santaquin. It is massively exploding because of the land potential that they have and the opportunity. So I want to drive you around the conveniences and show you what areas you would be grocery shopping and spending the majority of the time through entertainment. With this home package, there's an HOA that comes with it. It's only $10. You are getting parks, and you are getting the city recreational facilities that you need for like water drainage and things like that. You also get a laundry facility on the side right here, right by the mudroom area. But I love this area over here Look at this extra bonus area. You could put a cute little bench, a coat rack, and you could even put some shelves right here for linens or whatever you need. This is the kind of stuff that I love. So if you are interested in a home like this up here in Santaquin, remember, there's literally 50% new builds in this city, because once I open this door, it's gonna be loud. So make sure you're getting in touch with me. Talk about the price point of what you're interested in. This one comes with 3-car garage area, but what I wanna showcase to you is the mountains. I'm not gonna talk because you can't hear me because of construction, but come look at this beautiful view. Isn't it amazing? So beautiful in Santaquin. People come here for the views, so I want to drive around, showcase you the area, and show you the views. My lender / camera guy just said that it smells like a Starbucks in here because my coffee spilled. But this is what I want to show you, the majestic mountain views that you're getting back here, and then on the other side, you're on a hill here. I'm also seeing red rock in this area. I didn't know Santaquin has red rock around here, but the soil is more of a red rock, which could be good or bad for your gardening area, but Santaquin is known for a lot of farm areas, so I'm assuming that it's still a very good area for gardening or whatever you want to be. But this is basically what you're looking at. We just walked through a rambler, which is my favorite kind of style of a home, or you get a 2-story, which is this right here. They even have townhouses down the road, which I'm going to show you, being built by D.R. Horton. Again, the options are just endless. You could either get one that's ready to go and escrow within 30 days, or you could choose and pick and do a build and have about a 6-month process from start to finish. I have clients that I've worked with the new builds. It is a fun process. It is lengthy. You do need to have some cash down in the beginning, but those are all things that we can hash out and work out with working with the builder's lender or finding someone else's lender. I always recommend working on the outside of the lender unless the incentives are just so good you can't deny them. Salisbury Home did not tell me of any incentives that they have. Doesn't mean that they don't have them, but oh my goodness, you got to see this view over here. It's a little foggy this morning. Okay, look at this majestic view. I'm gonna have my camera, I'm gonna swing around, I'm gonna have you look at it. So this is just outside of the neighborhood that we just came out of. This is all zoned for commercial build right here. I have heard that they might be building a Costco right here. As you can see back in the back, there's the I-15, and there is a Murdoch car dealership right there. So they're starting to get some infrastructures to support all of the massive amounts of people moving in here. Then as I turn here down this corner, you guys are gonna see some townhouses over here. This is all being built by D.R. Horton. No matter what city you're in Utah, you're gonna run into some townhouses just for the cost of living expenses. So that last home we looked at was between $500,000 and up. These ones you're looking around the low $400,000. It looks like most of this is already being built. And then on the other side of this that you can't see, but I can as I'm driving, is a park. Massive park with massive fields, beautiful acreage for entertainment over here, as you can see. Santaquin has about a handful of parks. They're all going to be about the same. There is some trails. They even have a small, what would you call it, a reservoir of lakes, and a little lake over there that I don't know if there's even fish in it, but I did see it. I've never been over there before. But this city is also known for recreational. If you haven't seen a trend, that most of Utah is known for the recreational around. So we support the parks, we support the small families, we support having conveniences local and close by, because Utah just loves their conveniences. So let's go check out some schools. This majestic area is really known for the mountain views around here. You do get the old mixed in with the new in this area because it is a pioneering city, but do know you can see all of this other land that needs to be developed over here. Again, 50% of this area is just on fire and growth because of the land potential. You do have the reservoir over there. You can see right there. You do have the beautiful larger lots, bigger neighborhoods if that's what you're looking for. You can be butt up right close to the mountains if that's what you wanted. You do have the I-15 that runs right through this city as well. A lot of potential in this area, guys. I am loving this area. Again, you're about an hour away from Salt Lake City, and you are about 20 minutes away from Spanish Fork, which is going to have the majority of your conveniences. Like I said, there is going to be a Costco. I'm telling you guys, it's the potential to grow here. So if you're someone who wants to have more equity in the potential of next 5 years, this is the spot to be, because people are being pushed out because of the price points of this area. I'm standing in front of Orchard Hills Elementary School. Guys, there's only 3 schools that are public schools in Santaquin itself. You can can get some private schools over here, but if you are going to be going over to the junior high or high school, you're going to have to go over down to Payson or up north to Salem in that area. So just be a note of that. But in these schools, they're about similar to all of the rest of the schools of the state. If anything, they're a little bit lower in their academics. Your teacher to student ratios are going to be around 23 to 1 per student, sometimes 22, but no less than that. So you are still getting a high predominant attendance of children and families in this area. Do know though that Alpine School District used to be this district in this area. As of just the last couple weeks ago, they just split the district into 3 different areas, which could make a difference of your taxes and your purposes in building new schools. So if you're in an uptown city and area, do account for the fact that your property taxes might go up because they are going to be building some new schools. Guys, I had so much fun filming this video with you guys. If you are interested in getting in touch with me, there's a Calendly link below to talk about your situation and your numbers and seeing where you want to live in Utah, because wherever you're at, your home ownership starts right here on this page. See you guys next time.